Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
So let's talk about sex for now. To the people at home or in the crowd, it keeps coming up anyhow. Don't be coy, avoid, or make void the topic, cause that ain't gonna stop it. Now please talk about sex on the radio and video shows. Many will know anything goes. Let's tell it like it is and how it could be, how it was, and of course how it should be. Those who think it's dirty have a choice. Pick up the needle, press pause, or turn the radio off. Will that stop us, Pep? I doubt it. Alright then, come on, spin.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about everything in my bedroom. So girl, please don't be late. Every minute in my bedroom. So please don't make me wait. There's a meaning in my, there's a meaning in my. Looking at my rollie, girl, I see it's almost time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I hope you're getting ready, girl, and don't forget the wine.
Oh look, one of my devices is still on. It's still playing the music. Oh, it's my cell phone. She gets on me about this all the time. I hope it wasn't making it sound crazy. Hey, welcome to the Hookah Lounge. I hope everyone enjoyed their Saturday. You know, I love to end my Sabbath with, of course, the Hookah Lounge. So I'm glad to be here. Oh, I got my hookah. I drove the crazy today trying to clean it out because I had to bleach it to make sure there was no mold in there. He was like, as much water as I ran, he was like, you can fill up a whole bathtub. Turn that water off. So, hey, I had to hear about the Raiders all week today. Oh my goodness, and how great the Raiders are going to be with this new trade that they got. So, and of course, we traded our greatest dude. I follow him too, Hill, on YouTube. So, hey, so yeah, I wore that because see, Raiders ain't got one of those. So I never talk trash though. Hey Corey, how you doing? I was gonna DM you today, but I laid here all day. I don't go on social media on the Sabbath, so I laid here watching Bridgertons all day. So I'm gonna DM you though, because I want to tell you something private. So I'm not gonna say it in here. So yeah, that's not for you, Corey. You go ahead and be a diehard Raider fan. I don't mess with Raider fans, honestly, but that husband of mine, he was born a Raider, and he kept telling me all week how his team is gonna kill my team. Hey, Pamela. So today, I even got my shirt on. Yeah, see. Yeah, there we go. I got some house shoes too in there. I got a bunch of jerseys because, yeah, I'm a diehard Kansas City fan. I just don't, I don't usually pick on Raider fans unless they pick on me first. And he's been messing with me all week on how his team is going to slaughter my team. And I told him, you say that every year, and every year we mollywop you. We went up to Oakland before they moved to Vegas. Yeah, we mollywopped them when him and I went to the game. So I said, well, my team sucked though. Like we were garbage. We were trash. Like I still was prideful, just like with the Lakers. I don't care how much we suck. I'm still a diehard fan. I told everybody, as long as we win 2 games a year and that's against the Raiders, I just don't care because I live with a Raider fan. And every year we would lose every game except for 2 games against the Raiders. That's all I ever asked for. So that's all I got. Now that we're, pretty good. We went to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. So I don't know. I don't, if they win or lose, I don't get paid. So it doesn't really matter to me. I don't take it to heart when people are trashing my team. I just say, okay, I don't really care. I'm just still going to be a fan. At the end of the day, see that right there? Just in case my husband walks by. See that right there? What's that say? Oh, I think the fire alarm went off because of my hookah. So, but hey, happy to be here. Hey, you guys saw the video, you saw the flyers. We talking about sex, baby. So, with no further ado, we gotta bring in my co-host. I think she's here. I hope she's here. Are you here, the beautiful Angela? Oh, I think my hookah set the fire alarm off. Is that this one? Live television. Or live on YouTube, my fire alarm went off because I'm blowing big hookah. Hey, this is our special guest. We got Ricky hanging out with us today because we're getting a man's perspective on sex. We love to bring men into the hookah lounge. So
thank you for having me.
Oh, my favorite subject too, Corey. I try to be good on here. G-Lew got me one year. It was my born day, so I was throwing back them tequila shots, him and Conejo, and they got me. I let loose. So don't go back and watch that. I was behaving badly. But yes, and we got, that's the one thing nobody wants to talk about is sex. And we're going to talk about sex. And we got a man in here to talk about it with us. So us women, we think we know everything. So men, I was so happy we got a man in here to say, yeah, no, y'all got it wrong. I have 5 sons and I have 5 brothers. So I think I'm pretty close to not being too far off bases. And that's sometimes women get so mad at me when I say certain things, and just growing up with 5 brothers and then raising 5 sons. Woo, do you learn some things? I raised my sons, I got a divorce. I got married really young. I got married at 17, so I got divorced kind of young. So I wasn't, the marriage lasted as long as it was supposed to. That's just what I say. I don't say I was unsuccessful in that marriage. I was 17. So having to raise sons, and as they hit teenage years and being their figure to talk to, man, oh man, do you say la 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 la? Why are you telling me this? So they were free to. They didn't keep secrets or hold back. So and neither did my brothers. There's my girl Angela.
Hey, how are you guys? Hi, Uncle Ricky.
Hey, baby girl.
How are you?
Okay.
Yeah, we just started. So I didn't want to toast until you came in. So we were just getting started with just a little bit. And we're toasting to you tonight.
To me?
Yes.
Thank you.
My gosh. I lit my hookah so my fire alarm keeps going off.
Okay. And I appreciate all the stuff that you got for me.
Oh.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah. Aaliyah, at your best. So I've been there. So, and that's why we're gonna talk to you tonight, because of everything you're going through. She in her bed.
I had to get cozy.
I'm telling you.
How many times I done the show from my bed? So, or family members' beds, or best friends' beds. We make it. That's what we want to toast to your good health today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And some of the other private things that you're going through. I kept my little private details that I was going through to myself, so I don't. Babe, can you come turn this off? Live on YouTube.
Got it on fire already.
Oh, it's on fire. Oh, we gonna start talking about it. It's what we do. So we like to get in the midst of things. So I want to toast to my girl Angela, and she's got my mommy's name. She got water.
A toast.
I got
2. I'm on meds.
Yeah, girl, don't mess around. You be woke up dead.
Hopefully in heaven. Hopefully in heaven.
That's what we're all trying to get to. So I got me a little cosmopolitan.
Nice.
Cosmo. Whoever says the whole name. So, and if you've never had Efren vodka, oh my goodness, go get that Efren vodka. It is so good. It's
I
smooth.
had that before. It really is. It's
Something
nice and
different.
smooth.
Yeah, it's that actor. He came out with it, but I actually ordered something else, and usually they'll when you don't shop for your own food, someone else does. They delivered that effing.
Well, I
I
can't
hope
wait
that
to
wasn't
try
nothing
that
Will
wine
Smith
that
was
you
drinking
bought.
that night at the Oscars.
He was on something. Made him come all the way back. I mean, he came back with it, didn't he? I was talking to my son about that today. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. Like, okay, we get it. He tripped, but I mean, I had to talk to my son about it today because, like, he's followed Will Smith since Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I just needed his. Oh my God! Just pull it down. I'm gonna hit it with a hammer.
Oh well, he's been following him for a long time now.
You gotta put something out. Candles.
Well, let me blow my candle. Well, the candle. It's probably the hookah. I've never done the hookah here before.
Take the batteries out.
I blew my candle. I stopped blowing the hookah because I blew the candle out. But I'm live right now. So, yeah, my son was disappointed. He was truly disappointed. Yeah, he watches every movie. You know, he was like that it wasn't
So
worth
do you think it was a hoax? Because that's what I've been hearing today. I think he tried to put it on April Fool's, but it wasn't April Fool's on that day.
He just didn't understand. He just didn't understand what would take Will to that point. Like, I mean, he understands all the stuff that he's been going through, and he understood the joke that he had made several years ago about his wife, but he was like, grown
In
men
2016.
Right. Yeah, he's like, grown men don't go in front of millions of people in front of a live audience and do that.
Right.
And he's very defensive over his wife. You know, he gets, you mess with my wife, you mess with me. But he was
Okay, where was he when that other dude had his wife in their house doing things he should have been doing?
But Will Smith was okay with that.
They have an open marriage.
Yeah. People keep saying that, but Will Smith was okay with that.
Yeah.
You know, when you have an open marriage, you gotta understand. You can't go and now be mad because Will Smith has been with other people just like Jada has been. We talking about sex, baby. When you got an open marriage, you cannot be upset because that was she went with listen to his music. He's emotional. He got emotional. He got attached. All the other people they've had in their relationship weren't attached. So Alanis, Augustine, yeah, he got attached. And you went and spilled the beans. So yeah, there's nothing he can do to that boy now. You guys got embarrassed in front of the world that now it was rumored about you guys having an open marriage, but now the facts came out.
Wow.
Right. So no, everyone wants to say why he didn't do nothing to Alanis, whatever. I have his music on my iPhone, but no, you can't be mad. Now, no. People need to stop putting that into someone making jokes about his wife. Because that's all sexual. She wasn't emotionally attached to him. That was just sex for her. But you can't mess with. She was way too old to mess with that young boy. That's the same age as your son. Because I used to make jokes when I was on the market. Hey, as long as anything older than my son is legal.
They said Chris Rock could have sued him for $100 million and gotten it easily.
Yeah. It went viral within minutes.
Yeah, they had videos the very next morning.
Girl, they have videos within minutes. It was up on YouTube. Because I was listening to the G-Lew show, and Tweet Cadillac was like, "Yes, it's confirmed." Will Smith
You know
just
what? Everybody, the reason why they said, why didn't they stop it? Because people thought it was part of a skit. Really.
Right.
Because they're both actors. I mean,
I said the reason it now if let me think of another actor that's got a bad reputation. Think of an actor with a hot head. It would have been any other actor. They'd have put him out.
um, your boy on 2.5 Mans,
He'd have been put out immediately. Yes. I
Charlie
watched that
Sheen.
show. Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
He'd have been tackled to
Martin
the
Sheen or whatever.
ground.
Which one of the
Charlie
Sheens?
Sheen. He'd been tackled to
Yeah.
the ground, drug out. And you know, hey, Fernie with the sauce. Oh, they'd have drug him out immediately. And you know, he sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Oh man.
The epitome of sex, drugs, and rock and roll is Charlie Sheen.
Mm,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes.
I think it's going to boost Chris Rock's career. You know, he hasn't been too relevant in a while, so he should be happy about that. He don't need to sue. I never thought he was sue
Yeah, but
anyway.
you don't want your career boosted like that. That's like having your career. That's like being. I mean, like Kim Kardashian. How embarrassing it may be, but it boosted her career. Nobody want to jump start or something like that. Being slapped, always being
Right.
remembered, being slapped
She
in front of the
started her
world.
career. She started her career
Mm,
on sex with Ray J. That was planned. She started her career on sex.
mm,
Yep, it was all about
yeah.
sex. Let's get this. They leaked that sex tape. Yeah, she started her career on sex, but
Oh
she
yeah,
Right.
did become
yeah.
a billionaire off of a sex tape.
True.
I wouldn't. I'm glad I don't have no daughters. I'd smack the crap out of my daughter.
The
Just for
mother
being there.
trained all her daughters like that. Every last one of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's all they went at is black athletes. Rappers, athletes. That's it.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
They
For
destroy.
sure.
They destroy everything they touch. I
Hmm.
was like, them the witches of the witches of Eastwick. They
Shit.
just,
Shit.
I mean, poor Lamar Odom, like he went from the sixth man to like the
To
sixth.
smoking crack.
I'm telling you, they must have Punani out this world because whatever they do, they got the Punani Nani. Punani Nani. Let me tell you something, because I don't know what it is that all the up and comings, like every up and coming they touch, their career just falls off. You're like, oh, whatever happened to Kanye West? Kanye
Poor
West,
Kanye.
he went from being just a little crazy to being like, and wanting to kill people over that Punani. I just don't understand.
What?
I'm sorry, you too.
Mm-mm.
Just when, I
Mm-mm.
mean, his music used to be like fire to like what? Nah, it's alright. but he also went to being a billionaire.
Yeah.
So you got to weigh your
Right.
It's a
Right.
double-edged sword.
right. So I don't know. Do you? But that's a question I have for you. Can men get? Here we go. Because I know women. I've seen women lose their mind over the sword. Can men lose their mind honestly over the punani?
Oh, for sure. We see it all the time. Yes, sir.
Uncle Ricky,
What's that?
do men lose their senses when they hit
When
that
they get some of
gold
that
mine?
good stuff.
When they get the gold mine?
Okay. What I think it is, I think is something different. If you've been with multiple females and you had numerous, some guys are limited. Some guys they lie. Some guys lie on their dick. Some of what they impress them females because she feels if he's had more females, he knows what he's doing. He's well experienced. That's not true at all. A reason why they had a lot of sex is because they could never get it right. They could never keep any damn body. But or they could be real good at what they do in bed. But yeah, a guy gets a female that's different, that takes him there. He does lose his damn mind because he's not used to that. A lot of females they got the fake game down good. They can make you think that you're Long John Silver. I mean, and you ain't doing a damn thing. They really thinking about when you gonna get off their ass and when the next TV program coming on so you can haul ass and watch their next TV show. It's
Oh,
sad, but it's true. I mean,
when
it's
they
what
want
it
to be
is.
done, they'll be like, "You the greatest in the world." A woman will
Yeah.
say you the greatest in the world, and she be thinking like, "Oh my gosh, is he almost done yet?" Yeah, that's why, men, you got to be careful with women because, yeah, we will be like, "You the
Oh
best
my
thing coming."
God. And the ways of women, guys are so stupid. They think they got it all figured out.
Yeah,
Guys, we'll never have it figured out. You
yeah.
could, I mean,
And
a
Ricky,
female only gonna
you
let
didn't
you
have
know
some of
as much
those.
as she wants, allow you to know. Straight up.
You didn't have several of those crazy ones in your lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
sometimes women, it'll be her third first with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, ladies. My bad. I got sons, and then my son be like, "I was her first." No, you wasn't. You weren't. And I have to tell them why you weren't her first.
So
But then you got.
what do you ladies think is a turn off for a female with a guy in bed?
A turn off
Off, exactly.
in bed.
She's in the mood. He does some dumbass shit that just puts her completely out of the mood. What would that be?
You know what? For me, foreplay. You know, if a guy come to you, your man, and he doesn't try to, set the tone, to me, that's a turn off. Don't just climb on top
Okay.
of me and do your
Okay.
business. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? So that's a
sometimes, like
turn
if I'm
off
Right.
to
late
me.
for work, yeah, if I got to get to work, yeah, just I got to get
Put your
back to my
work in.
kids, just straight to it so I can leave. But yeah, that a lot of times men just do that, hit it and quit it, and she's looking at you like, and then he's done. The turn
And
off
then
is
he
Okay,
want to
but
brag. He want to brag like
okay,
he
but
didn't did all that.
what if he's been with females? That's all they require is for their you to hit it and get it. They don't want to
but
be emotionally entangled. Some females don't want to be cuddled. Some females don't want foreplay. They just want you to hit it and get it.
he's with the wrong females.
Yeah, but that's how you have to learn your spouse. You have to learn your mate and know what they like and satisfy them, and
Yeah,
vice versa.
and remember it
Yeah.
that you know
If you
what's a
want to have
turn
a
off.
lasting relationship, yeah.
Right. Every woman's body is not the same, and that's the worst turn off is that you don't know. You never took the time to get to know my body, and you do to me what you did to Sally. What's that song DMX does, and he names all those women? LaQuisha.
Um,
Tanisha, Sean,
Don.
Don.
what a
Yeah.
nigga want, what a nigga want from a woman.
And when you treat my body the
Mm.
same way you did everybody else's body, because if you really get to know a woman, every woman's body, that little boat the little man in the boat is not in the same place with every woman. And you just do
Right.
everybody's body the same way. So I'm sitting there thinking, that's not it. That's not it. So you have to take the time to explore that woman and her body and know where hers is
Well,
and what
that's true.
we
That's
like.
true. You're right, if it's a monotonous relationship, if you're trying to build something, but if
Mhm.
it's just hit and run, you really don't want to know that much about the person, other than if the sex is great, then you get their number, you can call them again for a future round down the road somewhere. You're really looking for something
But
with
will
some
you get that
substance.
second call?
Hmm.
See, some hit and misses, you still want to be good.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. But how good can you be? Because if this is a female that you're just hitting and quitting, you're not going to expect the guy. Well, you got some guys that are foul, but you're not going to expect
Oh,
the
dang,
guy
Pamela, why are
to
they
go
crying?
down.
Was that good?
Yeah, but you can't expect a guy of quality to go down and on a female if he's not familiar with her. See, a female's more accepted about doing that for him than a guy doing that for a female, and that's
They
real.
get cray Fernie because it was just way too good.
Mm.
They don't want to lose it.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. So that's why you have to be careful who you put it on. You know, these men that they got it down to a science and they put it down so good, stop doing that. That's why she got crazy.
right.
Yeah, and put it on him real good, or he put it on her real good. and then she turns crazy when he doesn't come back. That's where the crazy part comes in.
Yep.
And let me tell you, Ferdy, men do it too. I ain't gonna put my business. Yeah, I am. Restraining order. I almost got a restraining order. He went to prison.
It's sad. And it's sad that guys shouldn't have to resort to that, because in every state, in every geographical state, I don't care what state you look up, the females outnumber the males. In New York, it's 8-1. Seattle, 7-1.
Yeah, I say
Miami,
that all the
8-1.
time. People think I'm crazy. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, a guy can't. I mean, we have a short number, especially black males. If we're not killing ourselves, society's trying to kill us. So I mean, we're in we're like a dying species. So I mean,
and if you
yeah,
put it on her, she
guys
gonna
shouldn't.
bust the windows
Well,
out your car. She gonna show up at your job, at your mama house. Especially if you did it for like 2 or 3 months straight, and then you moved on to Sally from the Valley. Oh no, she gonna be at Sally's house. She gonna get Sally fired from her job. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So men, stop doing that to women. Don't do it. Yeah. And it's really funny. I'm not gonna talk super loud because the husband, like ultimate bachelor. And at our engagement party, I got his dad, just his dad, a bottle of Hennessy, that good bottle of Hennessy. So as people are giving out toast, he said, I don't know what you did to my son, because I didn't think he'd ever get married. And, like, I was so like,
right.
I shouldn't have gave him that Hennessy.
Pop know, because Pop know his son. So he figured you done put something on him that make him want to get married.
Because he's like, I didn't think that man would ever get me. Like, I mean,
exactly.
I think he was in his 40s. Like, I mean, he had bought his house already. Like, he was settled. Like, I'm good. I bought my house already. He was, yeah. But but I said the difference was we were friends for a long time before we even thought about getting married. So,
well, see, that's not happening anymore. People are getting married on first sight. People are hooking up on first. You got so many websites that you can go on, and people just want casual sex. They don't even know your damn name.
Right.
Everything
they are
on a fucking.
Yeah.
It's the tables are turning. Women are starting to do the same things that the men has been doing for the longest time, because we're in the role, we're empowered now.
Yes.
Especially the black women.
I look, I'm stammering for words, but I sit with my girlfriends. Like girls talk. We have the girl talk, and we were going down the list of names. I was just sitting there. I was dumbfounded. Like, I was done. Like, I did my few, and they just like that song, and Ricky and Bobby and Johnny, Bobby, Ricky and Mike, and they went through North Boys to Men, Jodeci. My mother, if she was sitting in the room, she'd have been like, naughty, like bad girls. I couldn't believe it. And then like we would go to the club, and one of them would be like, hey, I'm about to leave with such and such. Who? Like the one we just met when we walked up in here. I've never had a one night stand in my life.
Let me tell you something, DD. Dick is in such a short demand out there that females it's like a bidding war for dick now. I mean, straight up, females are accepting guys if they're married. They're accepting guys if they're married and got a female. As long as he can put her in that damn equation and come by and swing by once a week and touch her ass up, she's good with that. I mean, females, they rather accept a married man because they know he's only taking his ass home to one female versus a single man. He's out there sharing that dick with 8, 9 females.
That you hit that right. Like they don't have to worry about who he's going home to because his wife is the only one. She can't tell him what to do because you got a lot of very strong, independent women. You can't tell her what to do because she's like, okay, your wife what to do. You can't tell. And then she shows up whenever she feels like being bothered with her. So she's actually the perfect, like that's the perfect man for her.
Right.
He has to answer to her, not to me.
No. Yeah.
Right. Oh, I'm so glad you are on this show tonight. Yes, I need to read. These comments are starting to pop in here. Oh, I answered that one. Damn, this is the truth. I had to hide for a minute. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, women are the best detectives. Don't go to the police. You want to solve a murder? Go call that woman. She'll get all the info for you. Trust and believe. Not the detective at the police station. She'll solve it for you. Pamela at Fernie. Oh, that was at Fernie. But the use the energy wisely. Just because we did it, don't make it right. And trust heavy is the head that wears the crown. Yeah. Yeah. And trust is so hard to find, like to really and I'm finding that a lot. My sons are younger and they're all, in relationships and being married. And I find it's difficult for this younger generation to trust. Like
Well,
I
the
think it
reason why
is.
it's more, DD, the reason why it's more difficult for the younger generation is because they're not attached. See, we were brought up in a different era. Your era, we went to dances, we went to skating rings, had
Yeah.
pajama parties, we had sleepovers, we had YMCA, we had boys' school, Girl Scout, all type of things that kept the kids together in harmony. Kids are right now, they're out of touch of being kids. They're on a laptop, smartphone, or some kind of
Mhm.
high tech. I mean, it's sad.
Yeah. Yeah. And then or they come from broken homes too, so they don't see
Yeah,
the
and on top of
relationship.
that,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
a virtual
It's
reality world is their only escape because the
yeah.
real world is too horrible to live in.
Yeah, they have they can track their spouse or their partner on the phones. They know everywhere they've been. That's
Yeah,
crazy to me.
I mean, it's
You know,
crazy. It's crazy.
yeah. My son always makes a joke like the husband used to pop in the room because we lived in different places for a while. He would pop in the room and say, "I'm about to hit a Kona," and like, where's hit a Kona? One day we were leaving, and the husband was like, "Where you guys going?" And my son, being funny, said, "We about to hit a Kona," like, because I never, he never said, "Hey, I'm about to go to Ricky's house," or "I'm about to go to his homeboys have so many street names. I'm not about to say on here because a lot of people from his hood be
Right,
we just drop a dime on who my husband is.
right.
Oh, he from the hood. That's why I stopped myself. But he never would be like, "I'm going to Whoopty Wop's house. I'm about to go fly birds or I'm about to go low ride." He just said, "I'm about to hit a Kona." And it was never like, "Where's that Kona? Corner of what? El Segundo? Corner of, Imperial?" I never, but nowadays, these young people can't do that. If you leave, that you automatically sleeping with somebody else. And that's crazy to me. I don't look at his phone. Like he can open my phone, I can open his phone. We don't go through each other's stuff. Like he was clearing up memory and he was deleting text messages. I'm not like, "Well, why are you deleting text messages?" Nowadays, that's what people do. You got something like, "Why is your text messages all blank? Was you hiding?" And that's so
Well,
sad. And that's
I,
because
I
everyone is having just
well that too, and I think a lot of people delete stuff to clear space. They don't want
that's
their phone all clustered with a bunch of old ass texts.
and I told him I gotta do the same thing. I don't do like I do on Sundays I text G-Lew all the songs and I haven't deleted any of those. I was like, "Oh, my memory is low." But that's why you have common sense. You deleted to get memory on your phone.
You damn right. Yeah.
But this generation doesn't get. Hey, what's up, Big D? This generation doesn't get. Let's talk about it. That's what we're doing. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about. So that's what.
But you know what? I want to take it to another angle and talk about, sex in the marriage.
Yes.
When you're married, are
I
you
wrote that down.
obligated to have sex on command? I
Yes.
hear some women,
I
if their
answered you
man
too.
does something wrong, they want to hold the sex
Girl.
from now, and then you wonder why that man go cheat. Why are you holding sex? That's something to me that you should do as a wife and vice versa. You don't use it as a
Yeah.
tool.
Oh yeah, Man,
Well, it all depends on what you did to for her to go to not wanting to give it to you. It's either one or two things. She has discovered that you have somebody else, and she's not comfortable with being the number two because she's thinking in her mind she wants to go down on you. She doesn't know if you just came from being with the one that you're spending time with. So she's hesitant about being with you now because she has doubt on who you're sleeping with.
And to me, that's the only reason why you should hold
yeah.
sex from your spouse. That's
Yeah,
probably the only reason why I can, besides physical violence or something like that. But that's like the
right,
only reason why I would say
Well,
that
physical
you should.
violence means get out, run fast now. But
Right,
right,
yeah, that would be the yeah. I never thought about it like that, but no, there when you're married, I don't want to use the word alligator, but that yeah. Whether it's he got off work at 2 a.m, he wakes you up, you better roll over and say, "Here, baby, not that I'm tired." No, I mean
right.
that's the problem. When men say they don't have sex after they get married. That's not why you. When my mother told me everything you did to get a man, you better do more to keep that man. So after you say
right.
I do, you don't stop doing all that stuff. You do. Oh, my laptop. I forgot to plug my laptop up. You better do everything you can to keep him because she always says somebody else will.
Oh yeah,
So
most
Right.
definitely.
yeah, so that's
And
a
that
mistake.
goes both ways, male or
Yeah.
female.
And women make
Right.
that mistake after, oh, I got this ring. Now I don't have to do this and I don't have to do that. No, you better, if you were oh, I almost got vulgar. I'm going to use Angela's. If you went down before you got married, you better go down after you get married. Don't think, oh, I did that just to get him. Give me 2 seconds.
Well,
You better
see,
keep.
a lot of females have a security blanket. All they gotta do is have one or two kids from said
Mm-mm.
said lover or said married guy. Because once they
Right.
have a kid or two from him, she's basically a part of his life for life, especially if he's accomplished.
Oh my gosh. Somebody done put, oh, that was removed. Okay. Um, yeah, you have to. I'm sorry. Somebody put something in the comments. I was like, it blasted up on my laptop. I was like, what? But it got deleted. Yeah, go ahead, Uncle Ricky. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, no. What I was saying about what were we talking about?
You know what? I've been doing this show almost 2 years, and I don't know why I get FaceTimes or phone calls during this hour.
during
It's
during the
ridiculous.
show, and everybody know you doing the show.
Right.
This is the first week that I remembered to put my phone and everything on silent.
Yeah.
Out of all these weeks,
Yeah. So yeah, I
that
think
won't be happening tonight.
yeah, you
But you know
keep
what?
that.
I hear people too saying, people that are getting married, they might want to test drive the car before, getting married. What if that other person wants to sincerely wait until after marriage? Do you think that's fair, or do you think that's right?
Well, that's why I don't think it's right, but I mean, that's why they have bachelor parties and bachelorette parties. If you get that shit out your damn system before you get married, I mean, that's why they have all those females, the guys have these females jumping out of cakes and 4 or 5 females getting butt naked. Oh, a lot more goes on than what they show you in the movies. Trust me. People just
Right.
don't want to tell you the truth about bachelor parties and bachelorette parties. I mean, she can get all the dick she want, and he can get all the sex he want. Get it out your system, because when you say I do, the next day it's over with. You'll be with that female for the rest of your life, or
Yeah.
Do
so
you
it's
That's
think
supposed
that
to
a
be.
woman is obligated to have sex in the manner that the man wants to have sex if that's
Oh
something
no,
that
no, 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 no. She's not. No, now she's. I won't say obligated. That's kind of a hard term. It's like kind of like slavery. You're
Mhm.
obligated, or you're kind of incarcerated. It's kind of hard term. I would have to
Right.
say she's. It's like a equal opportunity contract. You both have an
Right.
obligation that you have to satisfy the other one, and you try to work ways to the way both are happy. She's happy and you're happy. I mean, it's like a contract, a equal opportunity contract,
yeah.
straight up.
I've
I believe
always
that
had
all these
yeah.
conversations should be had prior to marriage. So
Yes.
you won't get into the marriage and then, it's a surprise to you.
Yeah.
Like I think I said before in a previous show, I think everybody should have counseling, before they get married,
Yeah,
just so you guys can
yeah,
go over all that stuff. So it won't be no surprises.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
yeah.
always well with the do you think you should wait till you get married? I think if that's how she feels or that's how he feels, it should be respected. And if you can't respect that, then that's not the person for you. And then on the other one, I've always been I'll try anything once except for one thing. And he's
Right,
like, I I would never do that. That's that I ain't never been to jail, and if I went to jail, I still wouldn't do it. So
right, right,
so we've always been on the same page with everything. I'm just adventurous. So there's a lot of things I'll try once. If I don't
Right.
like it, then
right.
it's like, hey, I don't like that. I'm good on that. We're not doing that again. So,
Well, I
and
think
I
in a
think
relationship you have to try new things. You can't stay stagnant. That's stagnant
that's what I
is
was
what
gonna
makes a
ask you.
person.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, stagnant is what makes a person wants to venture out because they're just doing the same things, like eating the same meal every fucking day. You're like, well, damn. Is there anything else in the cabinet? Man, we've been eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the last damn week. you you
But I'm
you gotta change. You gotta change it up. You just can't. He can't just keep doing the same thing with her. She just can't. You gotta. She gotta start doing things with her mouth, her hands. He gotta start doing things with his mouth and his motherfucking hands.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to.
But I'm so boring. I could honestly eat the same thing every single day, probably for the rest of my life. That's how I don't like a lot of change, except when it comes to the bedroom. Yeah, because it'll start getting boring like this again. Like I can only lay on my back for so many years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit.
That's right.
I'm not a
Explore.
Mormon. You know, couch
Shit,
position, but can I
man.
get on my side? Can I get on top? Something. Can we like? Hey, I'm about to do positions. I'm sorry, you two. We're not about to
Yes,
get kicked off.
you gotta. Are you? I mean, I don't know if some people are into that, but you have to go out. You have to go out. You have to think outside the box. If you're on an elevator one day in the mall, you and your wife, you just stop the fucking elevator and smash her in the elevator. Just do something out of the unexpected. Just pull her pants down and go down on her in the car in a parking lot. After you're at the grocery store.
And leave your
Just do. You know what I'm
bedroom.
saying?
A
You
lot of
gotta
people
catch
think
her
that's
off guard. You gotta
right.
have surprises. That way you keep the
Right.
everything because she don't
When
know
she
what's gonna come.
right
You
when she
know?
walk
Mm.
into the house from work, just stop her at
Yeah.
the door. Because
Yeah.
Right.
trust me, it might have been a bad day.
Damn right.
I
That's what's
mean,
happening.
because because they say the 7 year itch. There's that a lot of marriages don't go past 7 years because that 7 year itch. I have knees. Yeah, exactly, Big D, and them knees. A lot of times women, we always just want our needs done. Sometimes just do something for him and don't expect nothing in return. After you're done, be
Right.
like, there you go, babe. You hungry? You want something to eat?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to do things, especially when you've been married a long time or you've been together a long time. My son is 20 and he was about 2 when I started dating the husband. So you
But
gotta
you know what? But D was really sad about the situation though is that a female will be married to this guy for 4 or 5 years, and she thought this was the one that he can take her there and she can be happy with, and she's not happy sexually. She may have maybe had 3, 4 orgasms in the last 4 or 5 years.
outgrow.
I mean, it's sad, and
Or
they'll
some
stick in
never
that
get
marriage. They'll stick
one.
right there because they're committed.
Yeah.
They want to make it work. They got kids from this man, and
Yeah.
even though they're not being sexually satisfied, they found ways to pleasure themselves. But it's not working as they want it to be, and it's hard for females. It really is. And guys are so self-centered. They just want to bust a nut, and that's it. Off to sleep, and they're not gonna think about, okay, well, finishing up the job with your female. Give her some head, give her some hand, massage her feet, do something.
Right.
Just don't bust a nut and go to sleep on her. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
she's sitting there unfulfilled, unsatisfied. She's happy because she pleased you, but she's unhappy because she's not being pleased.
Yep.
It's
Right.
crazy, man.
Yeah, because like if my back is hurting, the husband will take the cream I got from Angela and he'll rub it on my shoulders, he'll rub it on my neck, he rubs it on my back, and then he's not sitting there saying, like, what you gonna do for me? He's like, is that
Mm.
good? And there's not a lot of men like that. There's just
No,
not.
Mm.
no.
Because
And
they're
but you know what? Too sometimes you have to teach a man. and vice versa. Sometimes you have to teach them because
Yep.
they don't know,
Yeah.
what to do, and then it's
But
on them after that. You have to show them how you like it.
okay,
Yeah.
that works. That works with a younger man. That shit ain't working with no old ass nigga that's in his 50s and 60s. He's already setting this just like a female. They've been that way their whole damn life. You ain't finna show them shit.
But what you do, you can teach them sexually, because what you do is you light your, like I blew my candle out. Light your candle, put on that music, and oil him up and slow him down.
Right.
And then that you don't tell him what to do, you show him. You know what I mean?
And
To
that's
slow it
intimacy.
down.
That's
Yeah.
intimacy right there.
Because instead of
That
him
draws
just
you
taking
closer
his
too.
clothes off and hopping on you, there you go. You teach him
Mhm.
intimacy and you show him how to do it. And then he won't just
Right.
Right.
flip you over and bang you out. He'll say,
Well, yeah,
"Oh,
yeah. You slow that nigga ass down, like you said. You light a candle.
yeah,
If he smokes, you blow his head up. You
yeah,"
massage him.
or you give
You
him a
break.
blunt while
That's
you rubbing him down.
exactly. Break
Yeah,
him out of that routine, out of that bam,
Mhm.
bam, thank you, ma'am shit. Just 2, 3 minutes and you out of there. You got to break him up out of that shit.
because sometimes you gotta show him. You can't tell because you say, "Oh, boo, you doing this all wrong." He be like, "I know I done satisfied more women than you."
Right.
So no, you break
Yes,
it
it's
down
how
real
you talk
slow.
to them. You have to
Mm-hmm.
romance them in, and it actually starts when you first wake up. Sex don't start when you lay down and go to sleep.
Yep,
Or lay down. It actually
it's
starts the
all
whole
day.
day. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? The
Yeah.
little things that build you up. For a nice romantic time.
yep. Call him. Sometimes romance your man. Call him. Hey man, what you doing? I'm thinking about you. Ooh, like when you kiss on my neck.
Yeah.
Send him a sexy text.
Right.
Ooh, I love the way you touch the small of my back.
That's real.
I'm
That's
missing
real.
you.
Change it up. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
that's why I
It's
mean, I'm be
confirmation.
honest with you, ladies. That's why a lot of sisters lose out on brothers. Because one thing I say about the white females, they don't give a fuck, man. They will please a man by any means necessary. They will suck a toe, they will suck a ear, they will suck a ass. They don't
Yep.
care. They going all out. A
Yep.
sister has
We
certain
ain't got time for that.
limits.
Yeah.
Exactly. They be like,
Right.
I ain't finna do that.
Yeah.
You better go
Right.
get a white girl for that. So
Yeah.
they basically
Oh yeah.
push a brother in that direction because they always about what they are not ready to do or
Yeah.
not. I ain't finna go that far.
Keep those
Mhm.
So
sexy heels on in the middle of ooh. I want to get up, but I got on shorts. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna show
okay,
you ladies what to do when he comes home from work and he dead ass tired. Hold on 1 second.
Let me put
okay.
my glasses
Keep talking.
on. This is a great topic tonight. I wanted to say, is there a difference between sex and intimacy?
Yeah,
Definitely a big difference.
it's a difference.
Definitely.
And a lot of people don't even know the damn difference.
Right.
And they spend their whole damn life looking for it too. Some people
Right.
never even
Right.
find it, Angie.
I hope I didn't expose myself. I'm good to showing stuff I ain't supposed to show.
Mm-mm.
No, you good.
Always,
Have
always a
on you
sex.
this. I ain't gonna pull my lingerie out, but you pull out the sexiest nightie. Or just have on t-shirts and panties. That's my thing.
Right.
I'm a boy at heart. But and just lay there. I can't walk in these. These ain't for walking. Look.
Wow.
Nice.
And just be there. Don't take them off. Don't worry about ruining your sheets. They don't cost that much. About $20-$30. See, ladies? That's how you don't lose your man.
Right. And role play. I think role play is very important, in a
Yeah.
relationship.
Meet
Role
at a
play.
bar and pick them
Yeah.
up. That's your one. I'm about to have me a one night stand. Well, not yet. He's got to get a little stronger. Yeah. We're waiting for them MRIs to come back.
Hmm.
Then, but yeah, you got that. Like she said, role play. Hey, I've always wanted to be a sexy nurse.
Yep, that's when
Role
the
play is
wigs come
creative,
out and all the costumes.
right? Yeah,
And I
that's
don't
creative.
celebrate Halloween, so you know, I like that. I'm about to write that down. What? Somebody's
Hmm.
trying to get into my device. My son. That must be why he called me. Yeah. You know,
It's a
that's that
long
young
day for
one.
you out there, Rick. What time is
I
it out
know.
there? Is it
Time
2 hours or
difference.
3 hours?
It's almost 10 o'clock now.
Oh, okay.
8 minutes. 8 minutes to 10. It's 9:52.
Okay. We got a 2 hour.
So that means it's 7:52 there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost been an hour. I want to ask you what is love language? I always hear like people talking about love language. What is the love language thing?
I want to say it's 4, maybe 5 ways to show your love. You know, some people their love language might be monetary. So, you know, when they show you
Right.
they love you, they're buying you gifts and stuff. That's the way their love looks to you is a gift. You know, another person their love language might be affection. You know, when they're in love with you, they show more affection. You know, and I
Hmm.
think there's 2 or 3 more. I can't think of them
Yeah,
right
I'm
Intimacy
now.
not.
is one of them.
Yeah, see, intimacy is always. It took the husband a long time to get used to me because, like, I'm the scoot to your own side of the bed unless there's something going on. Like, scoot over. It's hot.
Yeah, that's a. I mean, that's very important, I think, because a lot of people not oriented into intimacy. They're
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a long time to learn how to. I have issues. Like, if he would just touch me, I would jump. Like, he's like, "What the hell's wrong?" I'm just trying to like hold your hand or put my arm around you. Like, what the? Yeah. So I had to learn how to do that. I think that ruins relationships too. When one person is super touchy feely and the other person's like, stop.
Right.
Exactly. That's
Yeah, um, that can ruin a lot. Sometimes if you're really into that relationship, you got to ask, why do you do that? Like, why do you
Right.
not let people touch you? You know,
Right.
because there's usually a root to it. There's usually a reason why. You know, so
Mm.
and most people just bounce. You know,
yeah.
Mm.
because they're like,
But what do you do when you're in a relationship and the sex is just you love everything else about that person with the exception of sex? You ain't never really
So
had
you
an orgasm. I mean, I knew someone. I ain't talking about me, but I knew
okay?
someone
Okay.
who you know, loved her dude. But she said she never had an orgasm with him. Ever.
Wow.
And he thought he
Whew.
was doing everything right.
But he
He thought
wasn't.
he was doing, and she would have to wait to him, you know, for him to go to work or what to please herself. So she never had that
Wow.
with her
but
spouse.
was she happy with
How do you
herself?
tell them?
Well, you like I said earlier, one you teach them. Yeah, poor thing. I was sitting there like, oh my gosh. She's gonna have to like take him to a hotel and romanticize him and slowly.
Yeah, but that that path done that road done you done passed that road because you should have done that.
Right.
She should have done it the very first time she was with him. Look,
What?
this is what's gonna happen because she allowed it to go on for so long, and apparently she had put him under the false pretense that he was getting the job done. So for her to
Mm.
bring that analogy up now after forsaking him for so long, he would think, well, damn, what else you been lying about?
Yeah,
So
That's
she
see
can't
true.
that's
say
that
nothing now.
faking. Yep, that's that faking that we do because we like
True.
CSI Miami is about to come on and we need to finish. You know, and all that fake
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Exactly. He gonna feel betrayed now.
Yeah.
All the time you've been making him think that he been getting the job done. Now you're gonna spring this shit on him?
and he
Okay.
thinks he is the man. He's telling his boys like I be putting it down, and now he's like I ain't been putting it down. Yeah, that's a hard one. Yeah, but the
Hmm.
thing is, if she's truly happy, um, is it worth it though? Because see
I don't think
that
it's worth it because to me,
yeah,
sex, intimacy in a marriage, You know, besides God, like that's at the forefront. That's at the very forefront of everything that you do. I don't see how you can live life and be with a spouse and not be sexually fulfilled.
Yes, you ain't lying. I can't do it. Can't do it.
No. Yeah, that's that. I mean, you could. I mean, if you never knew, if you both come into a relationship as virgins, you have no clue. Like I always tell my son, he's allergic to strawberries. Well, I never tasted a strawberry before. I don't know how good they are. But if you have
There you go.
experienced it
That if
before,
you never knew,
and,
you answered the question. Then you don't know what you're missing.
right? But you know what you're missing. That's difficult.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You
But
know how good it can be,
right.
and you're not getting it from the one that you're supposed to get it from. Okay.
Yeah, but if
Okay.
90% of your life is great and the only thing you're lacking is sex, do you blow up a marriage over sex? I wouldn't. Even if I've had great orgasms before, I wouldn't blow up a marriage over just everything is great except for sex. She got a toy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got kids. Like if he treats the kids great, he treats you great. He's, like a wonderful person. He just don't know how to put it down. That's not causing
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just to me,
Yeah.
and I'm as superficial as they come. So no, I'm just joking. I'm really not. I'm not. I just like to throw those stupid jokes out there like that. I used to be, when we were cleaning out the house and we were throwing stuff away, I have like brand new purses with price tags on them. Never used before. My son was like, throw that away. What? He's like, you don't throw that away. Because they had been sitting so long. He really bullied me to throw them purses away. I threw them away because I wouldn't even know how to begin to get them clean. Like they had 2 years of dust on them.
Wow.
But in my, I've never used this purse yet.
Right.
I threw them away. I couldn't even donate them. They were that dirty. So, but I have a fascination with Betsy Johnson. Like she's a designer, but not well known like Gucci or anything like that. I did throw one expensive purse away that was more expensive than that. But he was like, if we don't throw that, just because I like this designer, she's quirky. So
right.
And I'm quirky, so she's like, throw that.
So it works.
Right.
It works.
But that's why I said I'm a better giver than receiver. I don't like people to give me stuff at all. I believe you can extend that Minute Man. Yes, it's possible. You can extend a Minute Man to what, 3 minutes?
Oh no. I don't want no part of that 3 minutes.
I've never met a Minute Man. Is there really truly a Minute Man? I think those are just jokes.
I don't know where that term comes from, that Minute Man shit.
Because it's true. There's Minute Men out there.
Are you for real? See, I don't have that much experience because I always end up I got married, I got a baby daddy, then I got the husband, I got a few in between them. But I just never really I experienced a militant, like, don't move, just let me do everything. Like, what? That was the oddest thing ever. Trying to make sure the Minute Man just threw me off.
Minute Man.
That was a song too, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think it was a movie.
Right, Corey?
Minute Man.
Oh my goodness!
I don't want no Minute Man.
Oh, I bet being a female, I bet y'all experienced a lot of Minute Mans in y'all lifetime.
Oh, I had to admit, that is hilarious. Ooh, I'm glad I got the husband. We've been married a long time, but maybe if we were rushing in the car before work, but I'm sorry, you done kicked my ass. I don't have no doors. Oh my goodness, I told you I was gonna love this show. Missy Elliott's song. Yeah, I knew that was a song. That's why we've been together a long time. He gets my quirky, weird self. So I know our hour is just about up. On this topic, I'm just too goofy. I'm so sorry. I'm glad we did this. See, Angela, I wrote stuff down. Every time I write stuff down, I never go to the notebook. This is just too much fun.
And you know, it was easy for me. I didn't write anything down this time.
Yeah, because like there were some things I wanted to get into that I was thinking about before I had taken some notes. A lot of times I think women, we have to really be careful with ourselves with it. And I don't know how you feel about this, Angela or Uncle Ricky. You my new uncle now. A lot of mine have passed on. They came down from Cuba. They done passed on, or my daddy had me when he was old, so all my uncles are gone. So you now my new uncle. I just adopted you. One of the things that I think, like us women, who we get too cocky with ourselves, and we think like you hear all the songs nowadays on the radio, like our stuff is better than anybody else's, like the
right.
I can take your man, or ain't nobody leaving all this. I don't live like that. I think anybody, if they worked hard enough, could try to take. Well, I would say you could try to take him, but you'll send his ass home in a couple of days because he's a lot to work with. Just send
right.
his right on back home.
Exactly.
I think only the two of us understand our weird asses. So, but do you think that women get too secure within themselves with that? Like, you ain't got nothing on this, or I could take your man. She ain't got nothing on this right here. Because I think 90% of them feel the same, right?
I mean, I feel like that, but I also put the work in. So that's the reason why I feel like that, and if you have a bond with each other, he's not going to look for anybody else because she will never be me. You know what I'm saying? She will never be me. I look at myself as a total package, and it's not just the sex. I didn't build something with you. So no matter where you go, if you decide to go, you're going to be thinking about me. Yeah, I guarantee you that.
There you go.
Time.
That's what's happening.
That's why I say you'll send them home, because like we can finish each other's jokes. Like when we sit in the car, we will I'll say, like, what am I gonna eat? What are we gonna eat when we get home? He's like, I was just going to say, do you want some soul food? So
yeah,
nobody can do the things that I do. Like I said, my mom, I can cook my tail off. I can clean my tail off. He did break me of that OCD because like that.
Right, Corey?
Yeah. If you can take him from me, he wasn't mine. So boo boo, you could have him.
Right.
That's real.
Right.
That's real.
So you came in and you took him. Hey, sweetie, he was all yours because he was never mine.
Right. He was never yours.
You can't take anything away from me that's mine.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and that's how but I've never been really cocky with the poo nanny. Like, I always felt like, ain't everybody's just like mine?
No, ain't nobody's like mine.
Yeah.
Well, everybody got a different thing.
Yeah, there's some things I can do. I know you can't, because I'm limber as all outdoor. My ankles go to these headphones. I don't think everybody can do that. So there is, but I mean, like, all these women that think that theirs is just like they're good. Like Bernie said, they're good. It's just so much better than everybody else.
So much better. Exactly. They put it out there. They show it on TikTok. They show it on all these damn things now. They show it on movies now. Commercials. Yeah. Look at these petty commercials now.
And it's giving it to everybody. Yours is loosey goosey. So you've given it to so many people to prove that it's so good. It can't be tight. That's
right.
No. It's definitely not tight. Maybe for the first 30 seconds in entry, but it's so quick. You need a 2x4 bolt tied to you to keep you from falling in.
Right, Corey?
You know, me saying they like, she a hater, she a hater. I tell you, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, who's in New Edition? Who's in Sean, Wanya, Michael, Casey, JoJo.
Oh God, no more. Oh God, no more. No more.
Oh my God, you gotta come back. You got to come back. You gotta come back when we do. Oh, what's that show we're doing? What is it? What do men really want? You gotta come back for that show.
All right.
Oh, that'll be a good one for you, Uncle Ricky.
Yes. You can't make me
What
laugh
do
like
men
this.
really want?
Yeah, this is so unprofessional. I'm the moderator. I'm supposed to hold it together and be professional. And I barely drink anything. Oh my gosh, could you imagine if I was taking straight shots? I'd be a mess. Wait, let's see the comments. I'm so sorry, people. I'm so sorry. Woo. Especially when this is Pamela, especially when they only can drop one and you show them 2 or 3 he can drop. Wait, I agree with you, Angela. That was Corey. You guys got to go watch Corey's interview last night. It was really good. A man chooses whom he wants to serve and loves being served. And I love being served. Me too. Me too. I am very cocky with mine. I have more to bring to the table than that, but I'm confident about it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm confident with me as a whole. But I did marry the ultimate bachelor. Like, they thought he would be bachelor until the day he died. So, but I think it was my sparkling no, it wasn't. It wasn't. I think it was just me as a person. So, and I'm like the cherry on top. That, to me, that's the cherry on top. You know, the intimacy is always the cherry. He did say I was the only person he ever seen in fatigues take off their fatigues and they have a Victoria's Secret underneath. And it matched. Like, I had never seen that before. I was like, really? I admire a man that loves me. Yes. Dang, that will be a ling list. Maybe long list. We're naming off all the names. Woo. Yeah, I think you should really, when it comes to it, you should make you a great person and then make sure that you master. I think everybody should master being good.
Exactly. Exactly. Master the art.
Yeah. If you didn't learn anything, and don't give it to that's what my mother taught her daughters.
Don't give it to everybody.
Don't give it to everybody.
Well, see, people go into relationships thinking that what they know that got them through life is all they need to know. Sometimes you have to change. You have to rewrite the pages. You have to rewrite the whole story because that story don't work with everybody. That what you've been doing with everybody else that been getting you through. Sometimes you have to change everything up.
Right.
You have to change up as a person.
Right. And the same thing with men. What works on one man is not going to work on the next man. So a certain way you do your pleasing does not work on every man. Because one thing one man likes will send another man through the roof. Like, don't do it like that. That hurts. So
exactly.
You gotta learn. Don't think that, and you'll hear someone say, like, they know that their mouth skills are like fantabulous. And then one dude like, oh, she sucked at it. And
then she said, well, damn, nobody else ain't never complained about it.
Right. Because I'm giving you insight. Every man does not.
Hey,
You know.
Pinchy.
Hey, Peachy, know it all. Yeah, because every man is different. Just like I said earlier in the show, every woman is different. Ladies, don't think you can go in. You better. I'm sorry. I'm about to get. You better look into his face while you and see what those eyes look like. Don't do the same thing that you did with Tom Dick, because Harry may not like it. And don't do it to everybody, ladies. Ladies, you reserve these women that will do that to anybody. You don't know where Peter Cottontail has been, so you reserve that for somebody special, because then you get a name for yourself. Because we had it for them girls when we was in school. So yeah, and when you do give it to the right, you make sure. And I'm sorry, once you give it to where he hits you in the head because it's so good, you got him.
Exactly.
Yeah, because he wants you
That's
to stop.
when you got him.
Yeah, when he starts smacking you in the head, because he needs you to stop because he thinks his eyes are gonna pop through his ears. You got him.
That's when you got him.
And you don't want everybody. You got him. And with that, Angela, let's let Uncle Ricky give his final thoughts.
You have any final thoughts, Aunt?
No, but I definitely enjoyed the talk with you ladies tonight, and I look forward to coming back again, being invited, and sharing some input on, on life matters and things was really happening people don't want to talk about.
Yeah,
right.
That's what we do. We dig deep. We get sometimes we don't agree with everything we say, but we still have a good time while we're doing it.
Right.
Oh, what does it say? Is it safe to say hi since you met? Oh, that's not for me. Oh, that's for Corey. I was gonna say I'm never mad at you, Bernie. You got any last words, Angela?
No, I just want to thank you, like I said again, for everything that you did for me. And I'm just in the process of trying to heal right now. Thank you for having me on the show. And thank you, Ricky, for joining us tonight.
And thank you for accepting me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we had a blast with you, Uncle Ricky. Thanks for coming by. We will have you back for you.
Thank you, DD.
I told you, didn't I tell you, Uncle? He needs his own show.
He's great, I'm telling you. And Angela, as my co-host, I love it's you. So
thank you.
And we always have a good time.
And I got you too. I'm about to make you up another bottle of what scent do you want?
I like the almond.
Almond, okay.
Yeah. So I just want to tell you guys, go out there and have safe sex. We didn't talk about safe sex, but have safe sex, have fun with sex, and enjoy sex. Because and if you're in a partnership, hey, learn something new tonight. Do something fun. Do something freaky. Do it for me. Just don't think about me when you're doing it.
Right. Gotcha.
And with that said, G-Lew, you there? And I want to see the video again. I like both them songs. The shot. We had to do Silk and whatever happened to Salt and Pepper? They still touring? I know Pepper.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about them touring in a long time.
Yeah,
I know Pep still does the show, Growing Up Hip Hop.
Yeah, sometimes I tap into that. I don't stay up to it because the Brat was on there, and I love the Brat. So
right,
yeah. Right. So, and hey, if you guys didn't catch that interview last night, go back and watch Corey's interview.
I'm definitely gonna go.
Yeah.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah. So she has a story, I'll tell you.
Nice.
And hats off to Corey. She's a really strong mom. Really strong mom. Yeah.
Gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Well, let's talk about sex for now. To the people at home or in the crowd, it keeps coming up anyhow. Don't be coy, avoid, or make void the topic, cause that ain't gonna stop it. Now please talk about sex on the radio and video shows. Many me how it was and of course how it should be. Those who think it's dirty have a choice. Pick up the needle, press pause, or turn the radio off. Will that stop us, Pep? I doubt it. Alright then, come on, spin.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about everything in my bedroom. So girl, please don't be late. Every minute in my bedroom. So please don't make me wait. There's a meaning. Looking at my rollie, girl, I see it's almost time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I hope you're getting ready, girl, and don't forget the wine.
Hey, I want to braid my hair back so bad. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. This was so much fun. This is the greatest way to end my Saturday. It's always here with you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Again, go back and watch Corey's interview from last night. And tomorrow we have Oldies Rule Forever. And don't forget Monday to hang out with G-Lew and Big D. Let's talk about it. You know, we end the weekend right, and we start your Mondays off with those two. And of course, I think they're doing accountability on Monday, and then later in the month, Conversations in the Hookah Lounge has King Real. We're going to be talking about health issues, and you know he's got his YouTube channel as well. So come back and join us again. And this was great. I know I was unprofessional, but I had so much fun tonight. So peace, love, and hair grease. Thanks for hanging out with us in Conversations in the Hookah Lounge. So, and I always forget to plug my books. I'm about to drop Black Widow Part 2. I got to write the last 2 chapters. And all of my books, 9, 10, 11. I got a bunch of books on Amazon. Amazon has my books. DD Hairston, you know, just up here. And then on my Instagram page, you can hit Linktree, and it has all my books. You can just click on whichever book you want to look at. So, and I'm gonna start again, I think tomorrow, putting up sneak peeks on my Instagram page again. I just had a start of my year was kind of crazy, but everything is looking great now. So thanks for joining us. Don't forget, check us out tomorrow. Oldies Rule Forever. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.